Hi everyone, it's great to be talking to you again. My name is Wayne Holton and I represent the BMG Fluid Technology Low Pressure Division. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Hyflo integration and giving you some background to it and how it will affect and be implemented into BMG going forward. Who is Hyflo? Hyflo was established in 1954 as a hydraulics, pneumatics, automation and hose and fittings company. It has 6 branches across the country with 2 in Namibia. Hyflo became synonymous with its engineering capabilities and focused heavily in the marine and oil and gas sectors. BMG acquired the company in 2015 and sat underneath the ESG banner since then. So the background to the project. Hyflo's performance was lackluster during the 2019 financial year. We therefore took the decision to integrate the business into BMG. Therefore, Hyflo Southern Africa, as a legal trading entity, will cease to trade from the 31st of March 2019. The integration started as part of a rationalization and integration into BMG. The reasons for this is that there is a win-win for BMG. The Hyflo brand itself will be retained as a route to market. So what were the merits for the integration? BMG found it very attractive that the engineering capabilities, workshop capabilities and field service capabilities that Hyflo offered would fit very well hand in glove with what BMG Fluid Technology Division is doing across the group. So what wins does Hyflo get from the integration? Effectively, it means that we have one team going to market. We have a consolidated customer base across BMG and Hyflo. Hyflo has access to a far greater or far more extensive product range which BMG provides. There are new brands accessible to the Hyflo customers. Obviously, the integration of field services means that we now have capabilities to service lubrication systems, bulk filtration systems, and hydraulic systems. And combined with this is shared services, which complements what we're already doing within BMG. During the implementation, extensive communication was sent out to staff, customers, and suppliers. Mapping of all customers had to be done to match up those customers which exist in Hyflo to those which exist in BMG. And to give you a statistic, 669 customers were matched up between Hyflo and BMG. Therefore, you would say to yourself, it should make the integration quite simple. But it's not always as easy. Customers had to make sure that they place orders within BMG. We had to communicate with them that they still have access to the same product that Hyflo was providing, and also that their account would be administered by BMG and not with Hyflo. From an IT perspective, all Hyflo branches were brought onto carriage. At the same time, everyone was brought onto the same network and shared resources provided from our IT department, which gave Hyflo a better infrastructure to work from. Bringing on stock from Hyflo was a major project. We had to ensure that we created all the part numbers in carriage, but at the same time ensure there were no duplications. Weights and dimensions had to be captured so that this fits in with what works in 938. There was a buy and sell transaction between BMG and Hyflo to bring the stock across. We also had to make sure that we clean up the stock during the stock take-on. At the same time, it gave us an opportunity to remove redundant stock from Hyflo to ensure that we don't bring across stock which is not going to sell within the BMG branch network. From a supplier's point of view, this meant that they had greater access to a far broader network of branches, a greater customer base, which meant that their potential to grow their product sales throughout the network is far more than what they were used to in Hyflo. So therefore, suppliers are very excited to be joining with BMG. From a procurement point of view, we've also integrated procurement staff from Hyflo with BMG's procurement staff, giving the additional capacity to support the Hyflo business. At the same time, from a supply base, we are able to consolidate some of the brands which were overlapping between Hyflo and BMG. So how does Hyflo fit into BMG? Well, from a sales point of view, we've integrated staff into our division at branch level and also at regional level. This gives our sales force the ability to access those additional resources to support product from a training point of view, from a technical support point of view, from product selection. So the win-win there is that we are able to boost and support the additional sales that we are bringing into BMG. From an engineering perspective, we've gained 2 additional engineering support staff in Johannesburg and 8 in the Western Cape. So it gives our engineering capabilities a boost, bringing in those expertise to ensure that we're providing customers with the best solutions that they're looking for. From a manufacturing point of view, the teams have joined in at the workshops at 167, which is the Fluotech manufacturing facility here at BMG World, and also in Cape Town at the 405 BMG Regional Service Centre for Fluid Technology. It gives then our branches the ability to send in jobs for repair, to have new products or projects manufactured in those locations. So from a manufacturing point of view, it gives us the ability to react far quicker and ensure that we're supplying our customers with the service and support that they need. On the field service front, Pieter van Zyl and his team are now boosted with 4 additional staff. This creates 2 hydraulics field service teams, which were never there before. So therefore, consolidating what we can do in fluid technology, covering loop systems, bulk filtration, and also hydraulics. Of the 6 Hyflo branches located in South Africa, 3 of them will remain as is in the current locations. These are Bloemfontein, Vredenburg, and Cape Town. Bloemfontein remains as a regional service centre to support the Free State and the Northern Cape regions, together with the ability to also provide product support. Vredenburg over time will integrate and join up forces with BMG Soldano and service that area, the West Coast, from one location. Cape Town becomes the BMG Fluid Technology Regional Service Centre and is capable of supporting the Western Cape branch network, covering all aspects of engineering, manufacturing, sales, and product support. The Port Elizabeth branch, the Durban branch, and the Johannesburg branches of Hyflo have all been integrated. Port Elizabeth branch has moved into BMG Port Elizabeth at branch 142. The Hyflo Durban branch has integrated into the BMG Regional Service Centre at branch 470, and the Johannesburg branch has been integrated into BMG World. So the fit with Hyflo and BMG has had an impact on Fluid Technology division. The resulting introduction of new products or overlapping product ranges means that we've established BMG Fluid Technology Low Pressure Division and the High Pressure Division. I'm responsible for low pressure, and David Dice is responsible for the high pressure side of Fluid Technology. So High Pressure Division has been established with the introduction of hydraulics and hoses and fittings. On the low pressure side, we have loop systems, bulk filtration, industrial filtration, valves, pneumatics, instrumentation, pumps, and lubricants. So you may be wondering what we're going to do with the Hyflo brand. Well, we'll keep it. It's got such an established or brand equity in the market that we cannot lose it. Therefore, the existing Hyflo locations, Cape Town, Vredenburg, and Bloemfontein, will have dual branding. BMG will be introduced on that branding. However, customers will still see and associate themselves with the Hyflo brand. So who wins from all of these changes? We all win. BMG from a product knowledge point of view, by bringing in the expertise from Hyflo, the additional engineering capabilities, and the regional workshops. Hyflo wins from gaining access to BMG's national branch network, and a solid foundation, which we all know is BMG. We therefore all become one, and we can all be part.